John, uh, Sabrara this time, uh, Chanamila Lare, always in nothing new. Uh, there is a thing to allow if they did not get done, they are not new. Uh, any mature new a talk on it. But if there is anything that is not get done, chachola and new. La right nothing, menu be good even. I know. De rama kene bene de jenir ke la roda ka gwe tan kon ke dong bi ke tenin kane di konin tele telar ke ken bi ke telani ti konin lar ke ken min bearar at this time barar ke kwi wure mi ci rai mi ci ala self mato yen nuori to yibeno ayo ku ci mani kon ku ka wa guideline ma nuor na yibeno ke ma jorma dong kuchia mani kon ku ga la nya wala guru ande rai ka tok jani kede ko yo choro binang wrong enu what happened ngumi to ka kinyamo because tok jani jono ka they want I'm not interesting on it du no mate ka kai talat ke jang han gwe jam wala guru enu de rai ka tok jani mu wo te shi mar te lem no kenda bang yo yes yo borai ka to di ni jang ko eni ran we mon me cha dab cha kam ngin de kut ka cha kam machine an de ngai dor e kut min barar ke kai te cha balare wurin cha le sel pamato dagne tel pakir kana mi cha le sel pamato Gengdit la wure wadir mi ya le kusni we ka wang dorin cha le di ka gogrial is okay. Thank you, Garwe guy. I need a little bit comment. Machi amat yandang I will go for it. Wurin cha le self matok, not self akir self matok. Again in barar ke chude, ko tega tesha balar. Ano. Kati lada ke katuk English ni, ke tuk ne timbur. Hagwe jang chere me gwe tile media mo la bagrar katuk jani me. It seemed like we do not even understand her Denka language. I believe on myself because Nuer and Denka, they already been intermarried. They understand each an individual and they know where or what they're going through. I will talk about the previous marriage. Previous marriage mean before December 15. I will never talk about something that beside December 15, which is 2013. I'm talking about back away, which is that's the relationship that I'm confident where Denka and Nuer relationship were. They don't even think about what Salva Kiir brought today. Min tie yana de rai ka tuk jani. Salva Matok, Salva Matok gang, the one who burned the house, which is a church in Gogrial East, came out with the pure lies, pure misleading, which is he tried to mislead some people. Before I go to my topic, or before I did not even go to my topic, and then Kaluel Betongmonjang, enen ka luet ta chi piat wala chi dik ka chol luet kana be tung nuor a chol kai kwanang different between tong monjang ku tong nuor different atothin ka chol different kana ato be these two tribes luet a chol kai be rota nuor ku ka chol wok ku wek be rota nuor yen ka kon wok is not including you jiramanani raji wek is including you jiraman raji do not mislead each an individual within those kind of language. I believe that there is some people who are fluently in new language from Denka, and I cannot even correct them. But kichol luet kana, kichol luet a cheyi because an kichol yi kuan an kichol luet betong monjang. Kichol luet kana chia kapet. Kapiat the red a liutin kichol luet kapiat the red a liutin. Ku kichol yi kana enen kapiat kunun karai. Bilag work be tokumonjang the thing that what you kadang telpo matok luel or matok Gengdit chi luel eluel from the top to the bottom it would be quite blind pool ko chikang lui with Arab any ran chikang lui with Arab ko lui wan with Arab kega ko riok panjol jinu Sudan yang ma chara kin ne lui kul to ka kin ne lui with Arab but kong lui with Arab kega kong riok panjol jinu Sudan because kin ko ku keg with Arab chila ba jinu Sudan telpa mato ka chi luel chi lui with Arab ke chol kuli arbi a chi jam ku chi yich ben luel kulwet ben luel a luel a chi lo kuli arbi ke chol military college pil outside world now work kag by ke chol tonkina etong Arab with jinubin a chi etong jinubin etong Arab with jinubin because sel fakir a chi luel beto a chi luel arbiedi a chi yadwir arbie sel fakir ja chat ku arbie ku ja lo ku ja yadwir riya chi yadwir ken dong bi kuna jinubin ke den ka loy den ka harab ke den ka harab loy na chi bi ping piat bi krag loy pa jinub krag bi loy fa na jinub because nan ka chol den ka harab ko chilo lui was Arab one ke ga riak ginu mentina na ning tel fakir ko ning self Mathok ko ning tu ka galwak ko ning ko kan ke ga chi ba riak because ke ga Arab ben chilo lui was Arab ku ja si mar Arab la bay bay ku ja luele ning kar bro liu bay na ping pet ke chol mon jeng kina a chiaran ngi kan ke chol mon jeng anan ko ba de chi jujerit anan ko tin nyot ngi kan ba ke chol mon jeng ben e ku kan we di chi luet ke chol mon jeng ben anan ka to anan ko tin nyot ngi kan ba ke chol mon jeng ben e ku kan because a chele obi yi bi ben luel kor bi ja jam luet ku bi luet la bay ku bi luet dang la bay a chin te bai bi ja lo tin te bai chol jinu Sudan bi ja lo tin a liu ku pingro de pay ke chol jeng ke pingro de pay du le jeng chol mon jeng che chol mon jeng chol jeng ku bi ben chol denka ku krai dia ne chi ko gam a tam chi ko gam the regular name that we cannot even mention on hers in Junub Sudan because ke ga ko rai bai enan bi da luel enan ke chol jur matiang ku nan ke chol jur ku nan ke chol jur chol ku ke ga nan ke ga Junubin juratano by chol Junub Sudan juratano ke chol juratano mana te jurzatu bi bar bi ben luel ke chol juratano Junub Sudan and ke chol jur matiang ku jurbel ku kena yani you create the name that does not even relate to the South Sudanese because they have their regular name, their specific name. What I'm coming out for it today, I will talk in English and I will switch it into newer language. What I'm talking about it today, that's what Mr. Salva Mathok Gengdit came out about it. Salva Mathok came and sprayed big lie into the public, which nobody will accept that kind of big lie. And I will go through it one by one. Because you guys create. I do agree with my brother is calling Luan or call himself Yuki. That guy is telling the reality from the beginning when that person confront confront Mr. What is his name? Uh, Miracle. When that guy confront Miracle, that's the person that I certified from him from South Sudan that can tell the truth. angin tong mon jang pay ko aran gabila dang che mon jang aran gabila dang but angin tong mon jang pay because you guys cannot spray lies into us. You guys cannot twist in front of us. That's what we will fight up to the maximum of South Sudan. KDN will be like wake Monjang or Kichol Jung. You guys need to tell the facts. Arab Kunwan. Chilalui was Arab. Those are the people that Chibai Ben Ryok Fizamanda. Self Matu Galu be Nafsu, Ugalu be Lisanu. Self Fakir al Wada Machilagao. Filmal Ruka kan Shakal Fia Maharab. Yani to darin tiji to gulene chinu yani. We already know from day one inu tabia and inu kasha fil junuf da tabia Arab. السياسة الخشة في الجنوب ده السياسة بتاع عرب. في إنسان إنه ما بقدر إنه يعرف في الجنوب السودان الوادة. We already know that. Each an individual know that الجابين في الجنوب ده دخلوا في الجنوب ده السياسة بتاع عرب. Because the rest of Junubin, they don't even came out to come and accuse their brothers who lie against them. Junubin, whether Lotuka, whether Anyuak, whether Morle, whether Shinu, they don't come out and come and say that these people, they are lying because they are trying to blindfold them. في الجنرال مسك وقال شنو؟ وقال يتكلم في اسم شنو ده؟ في digestion. لو انت قاعد تتكلم في digestion, what is wrong with digestion? Do you have a diarrhea? Do you have any infection on your stomach? He never explained that. He's just talking about digestion. What does it mean from Mr. Mathok? It's just come out for digestion, that digestion have so many different causes on digestion. Mathok is coming out to come and lies try to pretend. Try to for that. He denied. He said that he did not even believe that Munchol Kirgana Chipel by Kochilai by. Why you deny that? Why are you coming out to deny that? Because an different Betung Monjang Kachorchilai is something simple. And then you try to complicate it by your own self. Like the wood, the hard be good wood, with below like. You cannot eat a back there in Utatak feeling sun. And by myself, and be good, okay. And with below like it's the same with bull. Into Ganti good Rotanda Mabarifu, what abarifu. You guys just try to blindfold people. Kachol pel kid and pel adil kid. You guys need to take things in different way, not to blindfold the people. There is a difference between pel kukachol lie. But you guys don't even come out with it. Some of you saying it's wet. Do you know that if I'm running right now, I'm going to get wet? Do you know that or not? Twice you. What do you mean, guys? Don't lie to us. Don't come and complicate something that is known within South Sudan. Being wet, you can run 24/7, making your own exercise, you will get wet. It's different from light and it's different from Kichol pit. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys telling us? Because I see some of you, just they put it on their title, it's getting wet. Are you trying to follow us? Are you trying to blindfold us? Wet is something different from pee on yourself. Are you taking it because like I'm getting wet on myself? No. Don't take it that way. Don't blindfold us. Kid already has pee on himself. He already pee on himself. But because we cannot go deeply, maybe a charge on himself that too. Nobody knows. Because we, the people who describe it, we already see he pee on himself. But if you go too deeply to those who saw him, maybe a charge on himself. A chipel, maybe a chipel on himself. Okay, let me go to what Mr. Salva Mathok said. Salva Mathok is his own first word. He was talking about digestion. Second word, Mathok was talking about conspiracy, which is have no connection between Kir because it's blaming the security of South Sudan. Mr. Mathok blaming the security of South Sudan. He said that they are not trained well, they are not well equipped, and then to cover what came out to the public and already came out to the world in general. When you are a dictator, when you are a martyr, there will be no control because you don't do the right thing. The people who need to be in control, those are the people who do the right thing. Salva Kiir is a martyr, is a dictator, and he want to die on that seat. What are you telling us? What are you telling us? Always people, they cover the right person. They don't cover the wrong person. Security have a right not to cover him. Like the way I see them, those are security. You put this one, you put this pistol on your right side and then put the other one on your wrong side, and then you look at me like you don't see nothing. What kind of security is that? What are you securing? Some have a shotgun on their hand. What are you securing? If anyone saw or see the one, those who live in Canada, those who live in Australia, and those who live in the United States, if you see anyone in front of the people holding shotgun with his hand, that's what I'm asking you about. If you see that kind of person, the person that holding the shotgun or rifle with his hand, have you seen it from those who live in Canada and those who live in Australia and those who live in the United States? Did you see that? Because they believe their own president. They cannot even they cannot even cover him with those kind of weapons. The person who does not have a weapon will cover him because they love him. Because they love him. Do you see the difference? Do you see the real difference? Dr. Young Machar was running around in Juba. He was making his exercise with his own people because he believed on them. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that that rally when Dr. Machar went out to make his own exercise with his own beloved people within Juba? Did you guys see those pictures? Tabandang even went and run with him. Waniga even went and run with him. But Tel Pakir was hiding behind because he knows he murdered the right people. Young Machar have a heart of the human. Her belloy katung nura inu what I'm saying enang ranchi jam wan or wanakul a chol kadang chol biar a chilo jam kadang pil video ran chol biar en ngi yine piat woga to state took one work lo chwit ka chol chwit kena yene kon yaling machi ran machi wo kwanya chol ye chwit ke dir me yala tuk jani chol biar a chi jam wan ku ken lo chwit ka de kena ken chwit ken lo South Sudan be ban be woga to with chol biar feel the same state. We live in the same state. At the time when we are going to vote, chol biar gal chunu gal lena arama bamshi. I'm voting for a unity. Piyal monjang pan mane. I cannot lie. I cannot even deny them because like there is a crisis in South Sudan. Yal bitajang mashimana rekamana pi bas. Ajerna bas inde na nadi filiste na gad fiada. Inde na haja isimu nadi. Nadi jinubin muish nadi denka wala nadi nur wala nadi shi haja. Inde na nadi we pay the money. We pay the rent. Before this crisis start. If Denka just try to come and complicate things, guys, don't complicate it. This thing is already complicated itself. If you try to complicate it more, it will be worse. Beside that, believe my word and mark my word. Sholbiar al biguluda fil badaya hawal, and then we could Dr. Machar Pada Galene be insanu Galene, okay, Machar Lupat, Badama Bad Labara. Emen the General Denka Hadil Gide. Into Matugul inu Karayeda El Genuvin El Tanin Jabu Pil Genuf into Yawi Jib to Karaye Fil Genuf. Into Yawi Jib to Karaye, Kilma Karayeda, into Yawi Jib to Fil Genuf. Shall be El Gadi Killa Mumbarada, Pilcho Bitalwalda, Ugari Arifnita Mam, Barif from the bottom up to the top. Inu El Pirasicinu, well Pilkuraishinu, well Pilyedenishinu. And then my cousin, Gadi Kadip. Why you kazip? Why you got to kazip? Itagula lagiga. It say that tell the truth will set you free. This is what it say. Say the truth will set you free. You will be a free man. You can move anywhere. Haja chol biar machigalu fil show bital walumbarada. yani inu into baga denka elum yani ana ma bagdar nugul inu denka ma fi bagin they know agige baarif agige kif wa agige biji kif انا في البيت بتاعي الواد في دنكا كان قاعدين بركب from كندا بيجي منهم في البيت بتاعي لو نونا قاعد نقول للاقاك هم قاعدين يعرف نفوسهم بعرف نفوسهم قبال لسه ما الدنكا ما خش في الجنوب ده ما قال انه جاب السر بتاع هرب وهم دايرين يدمر بو الجنوب ده وكدهم لسه ما وراه للناس انه يا سر النونا جايين بو ونونا دايرين نجي ندمر جنوب ده عنده 64 قبائل دنكا ما بقدر يدمروا هسه ده بين النور ودنكا براو بين النور ودنكا بقى القبائل التانية دي لسه ما خش فيها بناو سمع خلاص عارف انه دنكا شكله كيف انسان شكله كيف دنكا ورواد ده بقى القبائل التانية عارف دنكا وشكله كيف انسان بيقول ما تيجي في المالي خلينا نيجي في مالك ده انسان كيف يعني انت لو ترجمته لو راجعت نفوسكم يعني تقول للإنسان أوكي كان نجي لو الإنسان ماشي مالك تقول ده مالي جنوب ده باكمو كده تجي في المعزول تقول ده مالنا مالكم انت ما منو وانت مالك انتوا حاجات ده لو انتوا ما فكرتوا كويس والله بيخليكم في الجنوب ده كاوي ما باكم فيها تاني لو انتوا قاعدين تقول ده كذب كاوي ما باكم فيها تاني وده بينكم وبين النور القبائل الجنوب اللي لسه ما خش فيها خلاص عارف انتوا ناس كيف شكلكم كيف في ناس الكويسين لكن الكويس بسيط الكويس ما كثير من دنكا الكويس بسيط بيكوز من ما قتلوا نور ده دنكا كله كان يلا برا يقول له نور قتلوا كيف دنكا هلاري ده بطلع برا بيقول ده شنو بقتلوا يا النور وبقتلوا نسوان وبقتلوا يعني اجاس دنكا لو الناس بيقول لاقي كان بطلع برا لكن بيكوز بيقول انه يبقى الرجال في اللاجئ في الجنوب دنكا ما بيكون رجال في الجنوب في الحاجة أنا بقدر نوريكم شكل موكم وتعرف إنه أنتوا ما بكون رجال في الجنوب. Okay, let me come to my topic. And if you guys want me to play it, I will play it. It will take uh, uh, 12 minutes. Intalo Nurawi. Intalo Nurawi. If you speak English, Intalo Bagdar Inu got to kalam be English. ترجم لحقوق وانت لو تشلوكاوي ترجم لحقوق وانت لو باراوي انيوكاوي ترجم لحقوق عندنا 64 قبائل في الجنوب شيل القبيله الواده برا القاعد قاعد يعمل لنا شنو شيلوا برا قول 63 قبائل شور نفوسكم كده سيلفا كير by himself هو بيقول قال عنده كم عنده 700 cow. That's your own damn cow. It's not South Sudanese cow. What are you telling us? انت داير تيجي تكرم مشروع بتاعي بقار بتاعك تيجي تقول لي because in this 600 ولا in this 70 يعني خليه يجي يخرب اكل انتوا قاعدين تقول لي شنو؟ انا بطلب في الكلام ده في النهايه. Let me play this man because I don't want to go too far. You better listen to it if you know English well. This ran kana chi jambe tong monja nga jambe English. Lakini nang monjang bai kega ku English. et nang mon yang mena pan chol jinu kuna ke kuin lisi lakin ke loirot enang ko kuike kuje ke loirot ba yengu ko je chi kadang a chi sel pakir man wala chi jeng man because enang kadang chi randang man a chi ko je ben a chi jeng ben ke chol chi ran man gena is totally different betung mon yang da la bijala gini yin chi man kede is something different but don't cover we already studied that let me play this if you speak Denka, I mean, if you speak English, and then you will go on, and then after that, I will talk behind it. President Salva Kiir actually, let me just connect my speaker. Why to digest of what is circulating in the media on our president Salva Kiir. Actually, in my analysis at last, it is a conspiracy. And that conspiracy, it is not just from this day. It started so long, even some months back or a year back, during time of Corona, it was said that he died because he was confined by his security in his place for the reasons of coronavirus. But people were compelled to let him go to media to announce to the public that he's alive. So this thing cannot surprise me so long because it is a work of our enemies. First of all, the way it was done, it happened. It was something that it can be handled to the extent that people think that he's only to harm the family or harm himself as in person, but they don't know what they were doing, those enemies, is for the nation. And this issue, I know that the security actors in the country would have to handle this in a way that people have to believe that they are in charge of the security of the president, our president. First of all, he was moving long distance, miles and miles, in rough roads. And in rough roads, instead people go to have a break, to have some break of half an hour before the function. It was just rolled to the side of the function to face the principal guard, you see. So that was one area that the security and the protocol wise has not handled this. Number two, anything that appeared around the president, that period, for me, all the security personnel who were around were to run up, converge on him, and he have to be moved out. And then
That is the first phase. Number two is to seize, security to seize the area of those activities immediately. And thirdly, scrutinize all the media who were there. This thing had never happened. And that was an area that there were weaknesses there. It happened. At the same time, for me, I am still not convinced that happened, because maybe the president, when he was traveling also, he might have been given water to drink in the car. And he might have poured water in his body. And from there, he just marched out to the rally, to the function. So I still didn't believe the nonsense that people are saying on that line. See, General Salva, Kimayadi, I know that he is sick, and to extent that I can make references behind. In 1993, during wartime, his headquarters was attacked. Infiltration was done, and his place was targeted. So he was fighting, moving back to take the cover, where he was hit at the back by the wood. I could call that. Number two, in his plane crash, 1994. His seat with him, he rolled out with it. When the plane fragmented into pieces, and it was found with his seat and the belt. And when we took him to Nairobi Hospital, it was found that he has broken some of the ribs here at his chest, and also at the hip by that time, you see, which is something to do with the disc problem, you see. So all these things are there with him during war period. And coming to this time, while he's so busy, and at the same time, he doesn't care of, or those who are running doesn't care of his health, such thing can happen. I can say that. But in the knowledge that I know from General Salva Kimayadi, when he was in military college, Kuli Harbia, at that time, I was instructor also there. He had never complained to get the sick report to go to the hospital. Never, you see. Even again, when we met in the brigade 13 in Malakal, for a number of years, I was a sub-officer handling in a brigade administration and logistics, where administration is where every officer or soldier takes a sick report to go to the hospital, where you can be given some hours rest, or you are just given medicine and go. He had never, because I was one in charge with the files of all officers in the brigade, and also I was also in charge for those who are taking, because your sick report is always filed for annual report, you see. Nothing had been there. So for me, for these two incidents, still they were very big. The issue of the plane crash, but it was undermined. All these years, he has not taken medication because sometimes he's been said he's corrupt. But the way he's handling himself is to see that the country doesn't expend much on him, you see. Even his families, one of his sons who was almost dead, the elder son, Maya, years back, and it was his friends, our friends, who ferried him to South Africa to get the treatment. There was no way he fought for his son to suck out money from the government here, you see. Even the plane, he feared sometimes to go for visits where he's invited simply because he will hire a plane and with a lot of money. So he's also fearing that, restricting his movement. But it is, some people may say, why did you not get a plane? Buy a plane. It is not the president buy the plane, but it is the executive and the assembly, national assembly, that are the one who determine these things to allocate the budget for such things to buy the plane. See, like this area going to where he's supposed to go by helicopter, not to travel by presidential helicopter. But who is to do it? See, so there are things that actually even when the able president when he travels, he must have a washroom in a car, in a special car, which he doesn't have. You see, and such things are things that this is issue will let us learn from the past. You see, so I said our enemies cannot laugh because everyone will go. You see somebody that can die at any time, everyone, they will go even before us, you see, because if you wish bad luck to a person, then also you will, God knows, you will go before that, you see. So actually, I am seeing that what happened, I am still not convinced because he might not remember that he poured the water in his body when he was drinking in the car. And the bodyguards were supposed to see this, you see. But now our enemies took it to that direction. We cannot dismiss it because it's legalized by those who are on the ground who didn't act to see this thing is not true, you see. So I say to those enemies that you will not achieve anything through that incident, but I assure you that we will look for his treatment this time. You say that he is sick, then now we will look for money this time to let him go for medication. So this is my message to the people. And I blame, even now I'm worried that the president have no security in this country. If such thing happen and just go like that, you see, I saw some presidents being fallen, Castro, the way he was handled, even when there was a drone to the president of in Central America, Maduro, you see, he was just within a few minutes and it was taken away, you see. But
Okay, I would like to say thank you, ladies and gentlemen who are watching now. Let me go to brief you a little bit about what Telpo Mathok is talking about. Telpo Mathok is the one who started. Let me begin it. Let me explain about Telpo Mathok. He's the one who started to burn down churches in Gokrial East, in western Baral Ghazal state. Do you believe that that kind of person is not a dictator or is not a dictatorian? If you believe that is your own problem. You cannot go and burn the churches down in Gogrial, which is eastern Baral Ghazal. You have to manage how you contact or you have a contacts with those who build those churches. How do they build it? What is going wrong with them? Or what is going wrong on those churches? What do they believe? And what kind of problem they are practicing to bring problem into South Sudan? These are one thing you need to know first before you burn them down. Is the one that came and explained that, said that the security of South Sudan are not genuine. They are not well experienced, or they are not well training security. That's the violation of genuine or violation of South Sudan security right. But he doesn't even know that. Second to that, he said that when the security saw there is something going on, security have to cover what is going on from Mr. Salva Kiir. I will not call him president. I will call him Mr. President is the president who loves each an individual of his own people. That's what we call president. President is the one who doesn't need any kind of person within the country being uh, shot, arrest, intimidate, rape by somebody else. He need to secure those kind of human, whether it is woman, it is child, it is kid, it is elder. That's what they calling president of the country. Each an individual of the country have a right for you to be their president, to know what is going on from them. But if we go to the president of Denka, or let me cut it into two, the rest of Denka, I will not take all the Denka whole are the bad people. That's not what I have on my mind. What I have on my mind from day one, and I will still continue with it. Denka is supposed to come up from day one and know that we are on risk. We put ourselves on risk when we bring non-Salva Kiir to be a president. We put ourselves into condition. We put ourselves into horrific situation that we will not handle it soon. This is what the rest of Denka is supposed to came up. I don't believe somebody like Biarajab. Because Biarajab, when he came out, he said that people within Blue House, they carrying condom. Within the country, they call it country. And you have a people that you try to humiliate. Do you going to call that country? Is that a country that you believe we will call it South Sudan? No. Biarajab came out and said the reality. I take that kid as a South Sudanese kid, and I take the reality that he has. Because I never seen anyone from Denka and came and say all the things that Biarajab say. I never seen that kind of person from Denka, from elder, and then to generation, and then to the others generation. Biarajab explained the situation that he was in Blue House. He already explained them one by one, and it seemed the person is still insisting right now that you cannot even make him recover any wrong thing that Denka did. Biar still insisted right now. If they want him to recover The person is still insisting right now. And this is what the South Sudan is looking for. This is what we need. We need to say that do not cover what is wrong, cover what is right. Somebody else is going to cover you tomorrow. Kwan Malwal is going to cover you tomorrow. Michael Gachokchok is going to cover you tomorrow if you say something right. But if you still cover what is right and what is wrong, who's going to cover you tomorrow? I heard that before, which is a noise and which is a noiseless to me as a Kenyan. When the clashes open in South Sudan and then between Equatorian people and Dinka people, they say that Nuer are our brother. That's a bullshit. Some Dinka say Nuer are, what are you telling us? Don't blind fool Kenyan. We were brother when we call each an individual Ganya Toy and Ganya Ro. I remember that. Because Denka can sleep with me in the same tukul or in the same house during that time. When we say that Ganya Ro and Ganya Toy. Because at that time, it does not get beyond what Salva Kiir, which is Denka president, did. Okay, let me go to my point or whatever. Mr. Salva Mathok, I will come here and explain and what is going on. Concho jala ngong ne. Babin ka explain it ke Kennedy kon in child her konaken. Salva Mathok chalar na kelebde. He already said that maybe when Salva Kiir was inside of his vehicle and then on all this he poured water on his body. What kind of lie you telling me, brother? I will about to laugh about you. This is the horror lie. Salva Mathok say that Salva Kiir poured the water on himself. What kind of water that you're going to stand in front of the people will come out with only one side of your pan and then will draw out and then go into your bodyguard? Are you lying to us? Are you trying to blindfold the human like you? The answer is no. And then Salva Mathok or came out. The man was talking about 1993. The man came out 1993. He said that there was an accident that Salva Kiir involved into it. He was hit on his back by the tree. Are you coming to tell us what? He was hit on his back by the tree accidentally. That's why he peed in front of the people. What are you telling us, Mr. Mathok? I'm confusing. Are you telling us when the tree hit him, he kept peeing in front of the people from the time the tree hit him? Because you say that was so long time ago. So by the time that the tree, by the time that he get into accident with the tree, and then that's the time he start pee in front of the people, but people are still covering that. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what you bring out. That's what Salva Mathok say. And then second to this, after that, he said that in 19 94 because Salva had an accident with the aircraft, and then the aircraft and then fall on the floor and then into pieces, and that's why Salva Kiir keep P in front of the people, which is not the reality. How are you trying to cover that? The answer is yes, but that's a lie. Let us say, or let me say, 1994, before South Sudan get their own independence. Why you did not even cover that? Let me say 94. Because don't tell me that I try to create something. Let's say 94. Forget about 94, say 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2005. That's the 2005 that the peace agreement was signed in South Sudan. 10 years, you cannot even recover that kind of person who was hidden or who get injured by the tree. Are you lying to us? Are you trying to cover something that is well known? I did not put 93 on it. Let us take it. Come and believe me if I'm not lying. Take it 95, which is 1. 96, which is 2. 93, which is 3. 94, and then 95, and then 96, and then 97, and then 98, and then 99, 2000. Let us go to 2000. There is a 5 beside 2000 that we signed the peace agreement before we even celebrate our independence. Are you lying? That person was not recovered during that time. That's a lie. This kind of Denka elder, I will not say Denka young people. Young people, they know. This kind of Denka elder that was working with the Arab together, they try to blindfold the rest of South Sudanese, which is, I will never accept it. Lotuka will never accept that. And then Anyuak, and then on the rest was in South Sudan. Those are the lies. Those are the big lie. He tried like to twist it into the people that try to talk about that situation, and then is try to Salva Mathok try to twist it into himself. Don't play with the smart people. Don't play with them with the smart people. Play with those who don't know what is going on. Don't play with the smart people. You try to ruin yourself. You try to demolish yourself. If you know the building, if they try to demolish it, they will put something that will bring that building down into the ground. You lie from the beginning. When they bring you into the show by Lake State, I talk about it. Mr. Mathok, don't even come out about your in nonsense thing. When you call people they are in nonsense, they're talking about a nonsense thing. You talking about a nonsense thing that will never recover Salva Kiir. Salva Kiir is already paid in front of the people. I will say P, I will never recover it. It's wet. And I will not add to it a chipel. I will not add to it because But he pee in front of the people because you don't have something that you never seen. But whole the world already saw that pee. West Africa are talking about it, East Africa are talking about it, and then South Sudanese are talking about it. Because he already exposed whole African, not even South Sudan. وبيشيلوا كيف يعني بيخطوا في الاتوهيتا يجي يخطوا في النور ولا يجي يخطوا في الاشولي ولا يجي يخطوا في الباريا no بيخطوا في راس الدنكا. What are you telling me? انا انسان اللي بيتكلم في اللايبيديا ده ما بقدر نخطه في الانيوك ولا نخطه في الاشولي ولا نخطه في الزاندي ولا نخطه في اني انسان في الجنوب لازم بيخطوا في راس الدنكا. قالوا الفطل الواد لو خلاص بوس ببوس التانين. What are you telling us? What are you telling me? You cannot even recover it. You can help the world or the country that, hey, this person is not going to be our president. Let him stay at his home. Let him go unconcerned about his health care. Because the person is not healthy. The person needs the health care by himself. Okay. Salva Mathok قال إنه Salva Kiir mind you يعني mind you security well training security. انت داير تقول لنا شنو يا Salva Kiir الواد لو قام لو خلاص لو طلع من كرسي ده انت زار انت ما بقدر تتكلم كده. انت في حياتك انت ما بقدر تتكلم كده. You are the criminal number one. Because you drug people slowly until what you benefit from it is gone. بيارا جاقل بيكلم ده قاعدين ينفينه كل ما يوم because هو ما داير حاجه من Salva Kiir because only جينا شاف انه Salva Kiir is done. Salva Kiir have no principle. There is something called country and there is something called Jung. That's certain tribe. Jung Datu, they have their sub-clan. You cannot rule the country as your own sub-clan. No, it's not your sub-clan. We know how many Denka are there. Even in Baragda, we know how many Denka are there. You cannot rule the country as your own sub-clan. No, it's totally wrong. And that's what that was a girl. That was a girl that that's where I take my principle on it. That was a girl called Adud. Adud used to talk on live video. She used to come and tell the reality. There is a one came to our show. I cannot recall his name because when I don't believe you, when you are a liar, your name will not even stick on my brain. I remember a dude because she tried to explain it the right way. South Sudan is belong to us. Which is you will feel happy if somebody say that South Sudan is belong to all of us. But there is a guy came out and then come and try to blind fool if somebody betray. Nobody will betray anybody in South Sudan. I saw it. My friend. Let me remember his name. We used to play dominoes together. His name is Cholbier. My friend Cholbier doesn't even know that. I know a lot of Denkas. There is a Denkas that went to South Sudan when they see there is something different. They came back to the United States. They say, no, what is there will never take us forward. And I don't want to mention their name because they came and tell the rest of South Sudanese the reality. Because I don't want to betray. Who doesn't want to betray South Sudan? Because those Yal or Mididenka that came in Ajal Chumno in Agda is not going to take South Sudan forward. I don't need to betray them. They came and tell me the reality. What I'm coming about, what Dio Mathok or Silpa Mathok, they share the same name with Silpa Kir. Try to recover something that's well known and then try to lie to the people about 1993 and then 1994. And then Jah Galinu Mindu helicopter cast. Guru gari angul gari wadiwan. Gurush El Indu Gariam Shijibo Arbad Inu is he just coming to murder the rest of South Sudanese. It's an Inu mind you like, mind the Gurush Yamshi like Nipsubo. Bamchi Bijib Arbad min Russia Bijib Ajada Bijib weapon from Russia and then from China and then to come and kill the rest of South Sudanese is a person who doesn't want to recover himself, to recover his health care. He tried to kill people because he know himself that it's going down. He need to go with the rest of the South Sudanese that have a future on South Sudan. That human have no principle on his brain. He knows that it's leaving the house. I have to take the rest of the people with me. Where do you get that? President have to protect the rest of the people. When he leave his people, they will still keep him on their remembering. Mr. Diomathuk, don't blind fool the human that are intelligent more than you. Don't cover something that the intelligent will know the way. Will know the way of analysis of that way that person say. Don't lie to us. Kubijala way Denka, please, you need to change that mentality. That's a wrong mentality. Like I tell you, that kind of his name is Biar Chol Biar. Chol Biar who went there and talk on Lual. He talk on Lual video. Chol Biar never voted for South Sudan, and he tried to put his running his mouth on it, something that he never put his board on it. Why you guys don't control your people? Why you don't tell them that you never vote, you never decide to vote, and you never decide South Sudan will be a country? Chol Biar, I know him very well. I know him very well. Why you general lying? What are you guys telling us? Try to recover. Silva Kiir is wet. Say he pee on himself. He urinate on himself. What are you lying to us? Are you lying to the rest of South Sudanese? What about the rest of the world that already saw that Salva Kiir already urinate on himself? What are you going to tell them? What are you guys going to tell them? Is Spooker of the house try to recover that the world already saw, the world already see, the world already played, the world already talk about it. They try to recover it. So Salva Mathok tried to come and recover that. Let me go to the cause. The cause is this. Salva Mathok by himself said that they were in military college of Arab, because the time that Nuer and the rest of South Sudanese, including some of Denka, were fighting and then to liberate Junub or to liberate South Sudan, Salva Mathok and his brother Salva Kiir used to be our enemy. And you guys don't even want to explain that. Kiir talabar be lisanu. Kiir jabu barra be lisanu galu kidana ana der na mumrida عشان نمشي نخون جنوب ده. قال انا خطيت عربيه بتاعي جوا المويه. قالوا بلسانه انه ده انسان ما بدا مع ناس. انسان ما بدا مع ناس. انسان زم في الناس. في حاجه بيقولوا زم وانا بديته. What are you guys telling us? كير قالوا بلسانه اسمه شنو ده؟ ده بيقولوا زي ما تقدر ده انسان كير لقاه هناك. كير ماشي لقاه هناك. ماشي لقاه ما هرب سوى انه ده انسان بقتل الجنوبين. السلف ماثوك اللي بيقول ده انسان كير ماشي لقاه هناك. قالوا يا اخوي انت تعال زومبي جاي. ما خلينا نمشي نقتل الجنوبين دين. انتوا قاعدين تيجي تخط في راس دكتور مشار ده ما خش في الميدان بتاع العرب ده ما خش فيه. قرا هناك ماشي قرا في المال ثاني. And is a PhD holder who know what does it mean for the country, what is the benefit of the country. He knows everything. That's why he never even mentioned the Denka name. Have you already heard that one day Dr. Machar mentioned the Denka name? No, because he knows that they are their people. Did you heard one day Dr. Machar mention the Baria name or mention the Lotuga name? He will mention the Latuga name for the right thing, not to accuse them. Your non-president always came out near the rest of the people. He tried to humiliate. Humiliation will never appear in South Sudan. If the rest of the world never humiliate the South Sudan, Denka will never humiliate South Sudanese people. يا جماعة خلنا نقول لكم ده. خلنا بلا بسيط كده. خلنا نقول لكم ده في الجنوب اللي نحن قاعدين فيه ده الحق بيقولوا انت لو ده تران وانت لو مالك لو بيجا مليان في المويه لو مالك بيجا ما عنده قش انت بيقوم لو بيزول قاعد تعرف في المال عنده مويه وفي المال عنده قش انه عشان ابقارك امشي يعيش فيها انت بيقوم بيفتش في السابق اول السابق الاول تفتش فيها يا صاحبي عندي بقار بتاعي أنا داير نرال هناك والله بيجي ما عنده قش قاعدين ياكل ما عنده مبار قاعدين يشرب فيها. دي أو تبيه بتاعنا الزمان دي أو تبيه بتاعنا إنه قاعدين يسبوا دينكا وأي قبيلة في الجنوب. لكن دينكا وكتشاف إنه سلفا كير قال بيجي president. They try to push others people out from their territory because we already have a president. انت خلاص بقيت قاعد تعرف انه الارضيه ده ارضيه بتاع فلان الارض ده بتاع فلان. انت لو بقى قاعد تعرف انه ارضي ده بتاع فلان وتقول انه خلي الابقار بتاع خلي يجي اكل قش بتاع فلان خلي يجي اكل ذره بتاع فلان خلي يجي يخرب المشروع بتاع فلان. انت قاعد تقول لي شنو؟ انت قاعد تهش باللبن بتاع بقار بتاعك زول قاعد يهش بشنو بالمشروع بتاعه. زول قاعد يعمل بيزنس في ممكن خلاص تمشي تبيع بقر واحد برا تلقى قروش فيها، لكن زول ده انه بيبيع الزرع بتاعه برا عشان يلقى قروش فيها، ده يحتاج بتاعه. والدنكا بيقول اوكي بقار بتاعنا خليه ياكل الانتاج بتاعك. انت لقيت وين كلمه ده؟ انت درست في المدرسه انه الانتاج بتاع زول خليه البقار بتاعك يمشي يقربه؟ درست في الياتوهيت الزراعه بتاعك خليه بقار بتاعك يمشي يهر فيها ويبول فيها، خليه ياكل فيها. انت ما بلقى اي حاجه، انت قاعد تشرب لبن البقر بتاعك وتقول له زول خليه الزراعه بتاعك يمشي يقربه. جاي من وين كلام ده؟ جاي من وين؟ اوكي my conclusion لو بيزول ده يجي يقول اللي اسم شنو. my conclusion حاجه الوال قال لكم مباراه ده انتوا ناس اللي بيقولوا ده كده انتوا فكر زي ده الناس، ما تفكر زي عمار اللي انه بتقول دارو ده ولسه بمشي. العمار هسه في الزمن ده لو دقيت 3 مرات 4 مرات بيقوم بعديك. عمار الواد ده ما زي امير الزمان. العمار بتاع الليله ده تدقوا وتدقوا تاني وتدقوا تاني، الرابع منه بيقوم بعديك. انتوا سنون. جنوفين ده لو دارينو ولا ما دارينو، لو سكيورتي بيجا في اليدينكم، لو شيف اوف ستاف بيجا في اليدينكم، لو الويبون بيجا في اليدينكم، دارينو ولا ما دارينو تطلع برا من جنوب ده بالشيء اللي انتوا دارينو ده. والحكم بتاع جنوب ده جنوبين لو هم قرر انه دينكاوي ما يركب في الاسم شنو ده في البريزيدنسي بتاع جنوب ده ما بركب فيها تاني. Because you guys don't know what you're doing. You guys don't know what you're doing. فول مالونغا وان الكتل ناس في الجنوب قاعد يمشي بانك 24/7 هسا ده وكده خلاص وكده كم عارف انه في حقيقه بيجي ماشي قاعد في المالو، ما قاعد يبس هي انسان قاعد يفكر بس ليه انا عملت للجنوبين، ليه انا مشيت في الحاجه ما بيزموني فيها، ليه انا مشيت في الحاجه انه الجنوبين ما عنده انتاج فيها. هسا ده قاعد في المالو ما قاعد يتكلم مع اي انسان. وكيل قاعد يقول له امشي في البنك شيل بتقدر تقتل بو زول في الجنوب. انت الجنوب ده لا تقوم تقول له امشي في البنك شيل اللي بتقدر. الجنوب ده حقنا. we fought for it. we fought for it. we fought for it. لو في 3 منداري كان معك في الفرونت لاين ما تقول منداري كله لو ما جاء they didn't fight for it. 3 اللي كان معك ده لو واحد مان منه what do you think about them؟ لو بيتر لو توكا لو في 20 معك و3 فضل في المال ده what are you talking about them؟ Because you guys, let me say, you guys Denka need to tell the reality, and if you don't tell the reality جنوبين بوريك في لينكم جنوبين الواد بوريك في لينكم انه this is the reality. انتوا لو قاعدين تقول انه الارض بتاع جنوب حقنا ناس الرمبيك ده مالو قاعدين يشاغل مع ناس الدنكا التانيين. الرمبيك الواد ما قاعد يشاغل مع نور طبعا عنده حدود مع نور. يا الرمبيك ده عنده حدود مع نور. الدير يمشي هيش مع نور بمشي بهيش، والنورا والدير يجي هيش مام بيجي بهيش مام. طبعا انت مشيت ارض بتاع انسان تاني، لكن انتوا ناس اللي اسم شنو ده ناس البرغزال ده عندهم مشكله، عندكم مشكله كبيره. في بقى دنكا انت لو عندك سابق ما انت بمشي بهيش بينك. جنوب ده جنوب حقك. انت لو عندك سابق your safety is the more important because عندك سابق انه لو في حاجه You have to stand with him. You have to stand with that person. Will explain your case, because Faji is a case, but Denka will never know this is the case. They know that, okay, خلاص beginning the burat خلاص حررنا البلد. انتوا العرب الواد ما حرر البلد. قبيلة وار من 63 بيجي بيقوم بحرر البلد. في السمسانية ما تجيب لنا حرب. سلفا كير عرباوي حر شكل مع عرب، قتل ناس، قتل بقى الناس في السجن، قتل الجنوفين في السجن. يوم تلقى الواد ده انسان قتل ناس، قتل ناس في السجن. التركي وقال الواد اللي بيشتغل معكم ده انسان عرباوي. because اللون قاعدين suffering هسه مع دكتور مشار ده ناس انه جنوفين جت. دكتور مشار ده ما خش في الليست، مش ما قال يكون بوليس، ما قال يكون عنده اي حسبه في الجنوب. ده بيرى جاك ده ما خش في الجنوب. عربي ده زاد يكون بثيء منه. يا ده قاعد يقول جنوبين what is going wrong is not what is the reality. And then في ناس اللي هم ماشي قرأ العربي الواد ده بدا من بدر قرأ وجد البلد من كتف من قرأ، هم هسه تزمى ما الفقير ما قاعدين يقولوا الحقيقة. هم بيقولوا انه البوزيشن ده لازم يكون في اليد الدنكا 24/7. المشي قال وفي بقى الجنوبيين قرأ العربي، لكن تقرأ العربي ده تعرف انه ده ما حاجه وين منك، عشان دير بس دير تكتب ودير تعرف انه ناس بيتكلم فيك في شنو، ناس قاعدين يقول في شنو منك. مش ده حاجه وين تمشي انه تقول خلاص انا قريت. جنوبين ده قاعدين يرطن each an individual into روتان. 64 tribe into روتان. لو خطيت عرب فيها بيكون 65 tribe. روتان عرب تيجي تحكمنا بو. What are you telling us? تيجي تحكمنا بروتان عرب؟ عرب وكده نونا قاعدين نشاكل مع عرب ده. عرب عنده حق ولا بقتل جنا ولا بقتل زول كبير ولا بقتل اي انسان، هم قاعدين يفتش في العساكر. عرب الواد they have a credibility. عرب الواد they have a عندهم they have a credibility مش like Denka. They are not like Denka. Arab are better than Denka 100%. Mark my word. هرب الواد في الخرطوم تلقى هرباوي. لو انت جنس خير بعرف انت جنس خير. لو فيوش انت لو فيوش هو بقدر بديك لك فيها بيقول لك امشي شكل كفير. ده هرب. دنكا ما بيقول لك تعال شكل كفير. لو بني هل يقول نيجي يا يقول عمل ده عشان نقدر عمل ده. هرب الواد ده عمل حاجات كتير. في ناس بقى كفار شغالين كفير هم بيديك الوضع بتاعك وخلاص. إذا ترقب you can secure the building. دينكا شغالين فيها أي قبيلة شغال فيها في الجنوب. ولو الجنوب كانوا يشاكل مع بعض هناك في الجنوب هرب في جوا الخرطوم ده ما بقتل في جوا الخرطوم مام. I never heard that. If I say that I'm lying to myself. جنوبين ما هرب لو قاعدين يشاغل في الجنوب هرب جوا الخرطوم ما بقتل المام العيال المام ونسوانهم. You see the difference between Denka and Arab? Did you see the difference between Denka and Arab? Arab ma baktul jana. December 15, 2013, ita ma bago juwa ma yale Denka lazim yadba. Barif jinuf tabu kif. You guys mindكم حق في الجنوب الواد من ما انتوا ركبتوا راس اللي انتوا جيبوا هرب ما قاعد يعلم ناس كده. هرب عنده سر بتاعهم they know it. هرب في الجنوب ما قاعدين يقتل يا هرب في الجنوب ما قاعدين يقتل اجاز ما قاعدين يقتل ناس كبار. انت لو عندك كاك الواد ما بقتلك كمان بيجي بس على انت زول عسكري ولا ما عسكري وكاك ده اللي لقيته وين. Arab never burned down the building in Junub al-Wada وكده هيستوبيا. Arab never burned down the building. بيجي لو دايرين كشف الواد بيشيل الكشف اللي دايرينه ده بمشي بقطع بيولي النار بتاعه. They cannot burn down hold the tukul or hold the building because like they need something from it. They don't torture the way Denka are torturing the rest of Sudanese right now. Denka become our own enemy. And if they are our own enemy, they need to settle themselves. Because they are the people who don't know the reality. Some of them, let me say some of them, Denka, they don't know the reality. Some of them, they know. انت شايف الزول اللي بيقول زيومتك ده قال شنو؟ قال now وكد جاه برا try to twist the accusation. قال ناس قاعدين يكرر دينكا في الجنوب. Do you guys see that في الفيديو بتاعه اللي هو ماشي when they interview him in Lagos State؟ جنوب انتوا قاعد تشوفوا جدل ولا انتوا ما قاعدين تشوفوا؟ سؤال وجواب. زيومتك قال جنوبين ما دارين دينكا في الجنوب whom they are the people who trying to murder ناس في الجنوب الواد هم يا قاعدين يقتلوا ناس هم دارين يقوم يقول ما دارين في الجنوب. انت شايف انسان ده مجرم. انت لو شفت انسان ده مجرم كبير. لكن هو ما عارف نفسه هو مجرم. شاف نفسه تبتيه شاف نفسه انسان بقلب في الانسان. لكن وين انسان ده انسان بليد ما عنده حقل. مجرم الواد بعرف هو بيفتش في الطريقه هو بيدوس نفسه فوق. المجرم الواد بعرف انه انا بدوس نفسه كيف بعدين. لكن انسان دينكاوي ده ما بعرف انه يدوس نفسه كيف. قام نفس the same person. سلفا ماثوك قال جنوبين ما دارين دينكا في الجنوب. هل جنوبين كتل دينكا في الجنوب ولا دينكا ياو كتل جنوبين؟ سؤال وجواب تسأل نفسك بو. انت لو دينكا واسأل نفسك انتو دينكا ياو كتل جنوبين ولا 1991 ولا زم عشان نوردل تعرف ناس اندموك. ما زم ما هي قبيلة في الجنوب. انتو لو ما فهمين الناس اللي بيقولوا نوردل ما عندي ولا يزم ما جنوب. قرن الدار يعمل دار يقلب علوم ده ياو قرن بيس تو بيس ولا يخط تلقى بتاعه في الجنوبين التانيين ديل عشان تعرف دينكا ديل قام خشة في النور and then قام خشة في القبائل التانيين في الجنوب. دارين يعمل جموليشن علوم. 1991 ده كتل منو في الجنوب. ده بيقى بين الدينكا وبين النور. وبيقى بين الدينكا وبين النور كيف؟ القرن بيقول شنو؟ بيقول قال دارين شنو؟ دارين ويدا بتاع شنو؟ عرب اللي هم قاعدين في الجنوب ده بناو بيوتهم في الجنوب ده تقول دارين ويدا منهم. They have their own regulation. إسلامي بتاعه ده they have to change it by their own. ما بزول بيغيروا منهم. هم فرانين إنهم مسلمين. You cannot even change them. المسلم فراني إنه مسلم. المسيح فراني إنه مسيح. and then لو جمعنا مع بعض وقلنا خلاص ما في حاجة يسموه مسلم وده يسموه مسيح ده يكون بيننا والعرب. This story, this is something that already been signed, has been put it into the law. That's something that we have to do first. There is a certain issue that we need to put into the place. Nara sawa, namul kida sawa, ita lo dar takun muslim kus kalli kun muslim, dar takun masih kalli kun masih, ma yazabuk. ده لو خطوب في الدستور تكون عندك حق، لكن زول لو قال لك انا كده وتيجي تقول له تعال تقول كده. That's why Dr. Machar is very wise person. قال يا جماعه هنونا مسيحيين ديل مسلمين، نقسم الجنوب، وما بزول بقرر الانسان الثاني لو هرب جاء في الجنوب هم يعتبروهم عرب هم مسلمين، يكون عنده مالهم هم يصلى فيها. الجنوب لو خش في الاسم شنو لو خش في النص، معناه العرب اللي في النص ده يعرف ده مسيحي، يخش في اللاجه ده، يخش في الاسم شنو ده، في الكنيسه بتاعه. Those are the different cases that مشيت جبت تبيه ما حاجة، جبت تبيه انه جنوبين عذبوه. What do you think? Are you terrorists? Yes. تبيه اللي عذبوك فوق ده عذبوك فوق هناك ودير تجيبه، دير تجي تعذب ناس تانيين فوق. What is the difference between terrorists and Denka? What is the difference between what they call terrorists and Denka? Because Garang al-Wada Khasha become Sanin 6 years. For Naibasha agreement, when they signed the agreement with Salva Kiir, 6 years. Taba Naibasha agreement, they give him the maximum of 6 years. They will shut the gun off. There will be a gun silent in Jinuf inu dama yaktul Arabawi because Mashakal Kalas Wogif. 6 years. From 2005, they give it a 6-year Naibasha agreement. CPA. After 6 years, دخلنا في شنو؟ دخلنا في 2011 وكتكتنا في 2000 ياو طلعناه 99% ياو جينا برا بو. سلفا كير قاعدين يعمل فيس في الجنوب، جنوبين برام وقاعد يقتل بيجاي. إنه ده جنوبي. If we talk about the reality ده جنوبي وقاعد يعتبر نفسه جنوبي. والانتفاضية بتاعنا ذاته is take along more than Arab. ده الجنوبين صحيح، ده اللي بيقولوا ده كده جنوبين. Okay, حقنا مع Arab it was only 6 years. والحق الناس اللي بيقولوا جنوبين براو ده مع دينكا take more than 6 years. Does Denka know that they are South Sudanese? Do they know that? Do they know that? I will say some of them, yes, they know that they are Genovin. But الأجاز بتاعهم والدل الموكم موك العرب because سياسة بتاع Arab different from سياسة بتاع جنوبين. عرباوي ما بيقولوا سره. عرباوي بمشي بقتل أكوك في الفرون لاين لكن ما بيجي will not even come and account you for what he did. Bamshi Baktulu Ako for front line is not going to be, it's going to make you accountable. Lakini nuna jinuvin lazim نفكر في الدنكا دين. نونا جنوبين نفكر في الدنكا دين. شغلهم شنو في الجنوب. Go back and take the Naibashia peace and nuna maharab. 6 years we did that. The peace success after 6 years. And nuna madenka hasada bijib da وبيجيب ده وبيجيب ده زول اللي عنده هاقول انه الجنوبيين يهيش بيس ده يا دكتور مشار الواد بيقول اوكي كان ناجل وكده نشوف اللي بيجي بكره ده كيف ممكن بكره بيجيب كير وقال لكم كاميرات God we need to calm down the volatile situation that we have in South Sudan because حاجه ده لو راس الناس ما عنده هاقول ده ما بتعبر جنوبين حالهم ده معناه that's a volatile situation. That's the situation that we are on we are on risk on it. لو ده انسان عنده عقل بيقول اوكي حاجه بدا نقوم ننسى خلينا نشغل الجنوب بتاعنا ده ده حاجات اللي كنتوا قاعدين نتكلم فيها ولا اللي كنتوا قاعد نتكلم فيها انتوا الدنكا ديل خلي الناس ما يشول بيار ما يجي جالوال ناس دي شول بيار I know شول بيار physically personally as a human and what is on his mind. Because of them, you cannot push your own self and isolate yourself to tell the reality. They will damage you. They are silent because they don't want to be damaged. They are not stupid. الجنوبين بقدر ده بنقدر نوقف مع الجنوبين اللي هم بيجيب الاستقرار في الجنوب. شول بيار اللي قاعد نتكلم معاك ده يا وكوتشو شول بيار I know him physically. He's a person that never bored about South Sudan. خليناه في النادي بتاعنا وكيد ماشينا مع البوتين. خليناه في النادي بتاعنا هديل كده خليناه عندنا أربعة أجرناه يالا دنكا ويالا نور أجر الأربعة دي حقيقة بيقولوا هم ركب في نفسه أربعة مع بعض لكن الأسد إنسان ما بركب مع إنسان تاني في الجوا العربية. حقيقة بيقولوا لكن do not blindfold the rest تقول لنا أرضي حقنا كلنا. It's lying. That's a lie. Don't blindfold the rest of the people اللي يقولوا أرضي ده حقنا كلنا. No. عندنا ودود. في ناس هم قاعدين يرسل مع بعض. في ناس برتون رطان الواد برا مع بعض. ده حاجة النور اللي بيخلي النور ما دينكا بتاع اسم شنو ده دينكا بتاع رومبيك ده اللي بيخلي النور there is no more clashes between them. ما دينكا رومبيك ده هم برتون نور 100% ونور برتون رطان بتاع 100%. لكن دينكا اللي هم برتون ما عنده وجود مع أي إنسان ده دينكا اللي هم قاعدين يركب ركوب راس. They don't even know where the border is at. They don't even know how many population on this certain claim. They are ناس اللي هم قاعدين يركبوا ركوب الراس ده. طبعا لو هم يا الناس اللي كان في اللي اسم مع كونغو ده نور القام من جوبا ده كان ما بوصل في الكونغو. But they know that there is a race of certain tribe between Congo. ما عندهم ولا مشاكل مع نور. بيخلي نوراوي يجي ياكل وبعد يلا يخارج نفسه. انتوا عارفين الكلام ده بين الكونغو ده ولا في دينكاوي في البودر بتاع كونغو. ده جنوبين التانيين. لكن جنوبين التانيين لو ما عندك مشكلة معه وبيقوم يقوم يخط سلاح في راسك بليه. لو دارين كل قاعد تلقى يوغندا ذاته في اليوغندا ده ناس برتون مع يوغنديين سوا. يا جماعة وريتا يا جماعة خلنا أوريكم كلمة الواد قبال لسه ما خلصتوا. دينك الواد ده ناس سمارين. طبعا في باقي القبائل هم شلقوا بالشلوك بتاعهم ده. أنا شفته I'm not lying. The nas ما يقدر يقعد معنا في الجنوب في الواد ده. جاب سمارة ديل كده. في باقي الناس نسوان وباقي الناس التانيين قام شلق بشلوك بتام. شفتوا الكلام ده؟ انتوا شفتوا الكلام ده؟ في دينك الواد ده عشان تعرف ناس معرسين. في باقي الناس انه قبيله ما حقه ماشي شلقوا بالشلوك ما حقهم. ناس ديل تعرف انه بيجيب لنا حاجه؟ ما بيجيب لنا حاجه في الجنوب ده. انت داير منه من انسان الثاني ده انه يشيل الاسم شنو ده الشلوك حقه في راسه because ده ثمار. ناس ديل معرسين في قلوبهم مش برا جوا قلوبهم معرسين انه داير يعمل ثمار في الجنوب. ده منو ما من شلوك اللي عنده شلوك بتاع شلوك ده منو ما من شلوك اللي عنده حاجات بتاع شلوك ده منو تعال وريني حاجات بتاع شلوك ده. الشلوك بتاع من ده في راسهم برام ما بليه قبيله نور عندهم شلوك بتاع برام. اي قبيله اللي عنده بجاي اللي عنده اي محل ده حقهم برام. لكن تلقى دنكاوي مش عامل ثمار للاسم شنو ده عامل ثمار للقبائل في داش النوفين الصغار. انتوا ما قاعد تعرف الكلام ده. الدنكا ماشي عامل ثمار في القبائل الجنوبيين الصغار اللي عنده حق بيقول ما داير له ولا هي علامه في الاسم ده في راسه ده. وماشي قام كتل العلامه بتاعه في راسه. ودنكا ما قاعدين نتكلم بينهم انه يا جماعه حاجه انه قاعدين نعمله ده كاب علينا ما كاب للجنوبيين. انت خلي زول في حاله خلي انسان في حاله. خشي الشلوك بتاع نسوان بتاع من ده قاعدين يعملوا نسوان بتاع الناس التانيين. شلوك بتاع نسوانهم ده هم قاعدين يعملوا للناس لنسوان بتاع قبيله التانيين. انسان ده عنده هو قاعد يفكر سي هو قاعد يفكر that's the colony هم دايرين يعملوا colony الجاه ادانا علامات ده that's the same colony they want to follow. Are you sleeping? That's the same colony they want to follow. Lo deja hamulena kolonai adana kam sita kurajidat lazim نديل ناس التانيين ده kurajidat because ajadel ما كان زمان جا عشان يعرفوا ده من وين ده من وين ده من وين ده شلوكاوي ده نوراوي ده نكاوي ده باراوي ده من كده. That was the colony. Because جنوبين كان بلغا الجنوبي ما مشلق ما بعرف انه ده من ياتو قبيله. And then that colony, that's what the young try to follow right nowadays. But they pale into it, which means that's why Salva Kiir is peeling on himself. He's peeling on his spiritually that, okay, if we peel, what can I do? It's better for me to peel. Chantarif, denka with simar, denka we got a simmer. Insan bisimmer nas. El pee bita Kiir, they say that Kiir is wet. Go try to Google it. Then room garini ji fil video bigul Kiir is wet. Fil matama halu el Kiir kan gad fiera there kan into isim kan pi motor gad yanzel. Fil matama halu el who kan gad fiera kan pi motor gad yanzel. No. زول بال في نفسه بول طلع ملا الجسم بتاعه قام طلع من جسمه وكي جسمه بقى مليان ده طبعا هم بول الزبو خش في الكرة الثاني طبعا ما انه ينين زب عنده زب واحد بس بيخش في الكرة الثاني لو خدت في هذا الصاي بول بطلبوه ماشي ملا الجسم and then وكي عارف انه ملا الجسم بتاعه طالع لبرا طبعا بول ده بول المريضة بول المويه ده ما بكتير اكتر من كده اللي بيكب في الجسم ده خلاص بيوقف في الجسم لو ده بول العادي ده بتاع مويه العادي ده لكن بول اللي اسم شنو انت انسان ده ما كان زيومسك بيقول شنو بيقول كان انه هاون نفسه بالشجره وبيقول انه كان هاون نفسه في الاسم شنو في الاير كراش انا زول قاعد يقول قدام الناس and they try to cover it to recover it and then ربنا قال يا جماعه في حاجه كبير بقبلوتيت بجاي خلينا نوريكم الليله ما انا زول قاعد يقول من زمان ولو ما قاعد يقول من زمان ليه تيجي تقول حاجات بتاع زمان عرفتوا انسان ايان بيشيلوا ليله بودي دبي وسين تودي بيجيبوا راجع وتعرف انسان ايان مسؤوليه يوم مهم منه ولا جنوب يوم مهم منه ولا آياته يوم الرب لو هو بصار الجنوبين بمشي بغلع نفسه بيجي بصار الجنوبين هم جنوبين يا جماعه كده this is what I witnessed when I was in the jungle مش صار الجنوبين عشان يقتلهم عنده مسار بتاع ايه مسار بتاع سلف فكير ده مسار بتاع شنو انت شايف ناس اللي بيقولوا الحقيقه دكتور يوم مشهر ده وكده قال عارف نفسه and then انه بقى عنده كراب ووجاو قال انا داير نمشي نعالج نفسي قالوا للجنوبيين كله دكتور مشار القاد في الجنوب قال يا جماعه انا داير نمشي كراي وهني بوجاني انا داير نمشي نعالج نفسي ماشي تعالج وسرقا معكم في الجنوب يعني انتوا قاعدين تكذب في ناس قاعدين يقولوا الحقائق then كده they try to recover something لما سلفوا ماتوا قالوا في الزمن بتاع كورونا فيروس ده if سلف ماتوا بيقول انه زول ده خدته في بيته وانه دايرينه عشان ما كورونا فيروس ده ما يلقاه وليله بيجي بيقوم بيقول شنو بيقول security is not doing their job ليه قاعد يقول الهاول وبيجي بيقول ده because you guys are lying من لاريه ينوري جنو بقوا ما تود بين نانك تنورا چنچه نانك توتا كونتو long نيتي كونين بابل اركه كان ينشي ماري انا راميشي بن china chiduor ye baga ye na jo 19 ke chunk ke rono ba dorkel wi de kur bangwan wi gen bangwan wi jok chena che bala che bala re ye kir ga le a jok de cha na jak je ni le ne na chu ka che je la 19 rono ba dorkel wi de kur bangwan wi gen bangwan wi jok mi ji we guru gen tame chena na longo kon shana banyo jiu antel pa Mathok shana banyo jiu e shakar wono ba dorkel wije kur bangwan wije gen bangwan wije ngwan asel pakire me pere rianyal gen inja je be chu ba kala nyam na mana eno ya lar nakar wono ba dorkel wije kur bangwan wije gen bangwan wije diogo milo no an kiriet la ye chu ni chiang kon yana ngene kon enko ko me ya ka be men chana titi en on ke ni no ngari mi lu no ne ngwa ge to ngari tin ran la shu no wun but ko chi kut we ba nyol ko ne no insana me la mo lo shu ni me ke news the rest of Junuvina la kwa recover kene je ne che wo news kon go dan e chu che wo lai niam na ti and then che ne na larba en wuri cha la sel pama to ge che la di che la no jen kir min lu no gari wuni kai la be ge ten chena min kon wo ngai ne ji kai ne rin te kai kon ka ngai ne ji tu go kon chena bi jo ga lan kir me tere tor biele yen ye ma the piu long ye che ku ye no ga le ye ro wo piu mi lu no eni jinubi ma ye ro wo piu mi lu no ne gwan ye piu ye ka wo tin che ka wo point de tin mi lu no bi do ne no je na ma betulo ne wa ye che wa e piu de ko ne bi be jen bi be lo jen ye bo ro de mi ya la bottle ye la jude ma ba ku le we che ga la ke dong ye ro wo piu kon ka shi na ne ba ba lar kon ani chu ja ling ne kai self mato ge jene me biara ana jene yaro wo piu ji torbiel mi no ti le piu ti de wo ro ji torbiel e bi bi chong niam nas e bi pinya be could after a while and then bi ke lo pora ran piu point du nyo mi no chika chor chika piere ring du ke chika pie ni ke point du bi ke lo lo ga wo ke na ke dir mi ya da bodyguard I mean, these people they trying to cover lie always. Lie by and tin. Wouldn't you call my young even? Chabalar inu gal be nafsu kan wuri kuma jere bel arabi ma ta guli inu ajad el bamul fil junub da el denka gadin yamul fil junub da ma fi insan gadi yarif pi wadi ismu shunu ismu matiang chirelo wukit mashi inu le kol manyang gadi yamulo interview kol manyangal anune espiale damarna el junuf kalam da gad kol manyang be lisanu el gal awal umbarada wala el gal في الاسبوع الفات ولا اسبوعين الفات ده قال لكير هلا تموت في الكرسي قال في الانسانو ما تيان شريرو ما شاملو انترفيو انونا ناسكين البيجي ده بيجي في الميديا ده we don't just talk randomly we talk for something that we already know ما تيان شريرو ما شاملو انترفيو كول مانيان قال لإنسانو انونا ناس SPL دمرنا الجنوب عشان تعرف دين كدين ناس ما يعني بيقول لاقيك بجاي وبمشي بقلب بينك كل ما ينقل القال لاقيك بالإنسان ده القال إنه دمرنا جنوب ده سالوا أنتوا دمرتوا الجنوب كيف قال الكلام كله جد قال الكلام كله ده في الانترفيو بتاعه محمد يانغل شريلو الليلة قال للناس اللي هم دمر الجنوب قال إيه اللي تموت في الكرسي انتوا تعرف الحقائق انتوا الجنوبيين قاعدين تعرف الحقائق ده نفسه الطبيعه بتاع دينك اللي هم قاعدين يجري في البلد بتاعنا ده انون الجنوبيين الثانيين دايرين ناين انه الصح كده مش دينك الباري اللي هم ماشي انه قرا هربي ده بيجي بقلب فينا انت ما بقلب في الانسان بعرف هرب ازاي تقلبه كده بيجيبوا ليه ماله انت ما بقلب انسان بعرف انجليزي ازاي تعملوا كده وبيجيبوا في المالو انسان اللي ما بعرف انه يجيب كلمه بتاعك في المالو ده انسان انه ما بعرف الرثان ده ترثن انيوكاوي بيجيب لك في رقبتك انت لو ترثن انيوكاوي بيجيب لك في رقبتك وترثن لو بقيت ايثوباوي Yeah, Allah, into. Don't waste the time of the people. Don't waste the time of the people. We are securing Junuf al Wada. We are securing South Sudan 100%. And في يالا دنكا they secure South Sudan الواد مش نقول براي في يالا دنكا البعرف العقاد they secure South Sudan. بعد بيجي بيكذب بيجي بتنطق بالعربي بتاعهم وبيجي بيقول لنا بيتكلم بالعربي في عربي بقى الناس التانيين هم بقدر يسمعوا. ما تيجي تخش لنا بالداخلي and then تخش لنا بالخارجيه and then تخش لنا بالبتاع. انت لو داير انسان يسمع عربي بتاعك طالب العربي بطا عربي يعني will not confuse the people that you try to liberate from wrong to the right. You cannot even do that. ده حاجة أنا بقدر نقول لكم أنتوا يا جنوبين أنتوا قاعدين تعرفوا إنه مشكلة بتاعكم وين. يبقى حاجة اللي بخلي الليلة ده شلوا مشاكل مع نور ده أنت من دنكا. أنتوا قاعدين تقول جاي من وين؟ لكن شلوا هم قاعدين يقرقر نور ونور ده وموكم ما شغال. شلوا قالهم بكركر الليلة بيقول نور ونور دين موكم ما شغال. شلوا ما نور هم قاعدين يعيش مع بعض من 200 قاعدين يعيش في الملخال ده من 200 هم قاعدين يشتغل مع بعض. نو الفرده ده ما بيقولوا that's the personal فرده ده ما بيقولوا ما في شكل انه بيقول نمشي نهاجم باشوده ولا نهاجم وين ديل طالع من ديل كديل عشان تعرف انه القضيه بتاعنا وين. القضيه بتاعنا من ديل كديل ما عندنا قضيه تانية في الجنوب. لكن في بقى الناس قصص كمان هم عنده علامه في رقبتهم ما بقدر انه يشور اليال يقولوا يا جماعه بيننا. انا شاف في قسيس شلوكاوي انا بعرف شكله ماشي خش في الدا وبيخش في الدا وبيخش في الدا. روح القدس ده ما عنده في القلب ذاته انه يقول للناس يا جماعه نور ده ما عندنا مشكله قضيه بتاعنا يا انت ما نقول نخليها. في شلوكاوي قام طلع برا زول قسيس كبير نور بمشي بطلع بمشي بطلع في الكنيسه بتاعه بعمل شنو في الكنيسه بتاعه قام طلع برا بيخش في الجو ده بيخش في الجو ده. قضيه ده قضيه دينكا ما بين الشلوك ونور لكن المقفل بيقول بين الشلوك ونور المقفول. اي حاجه عنده سبب في حاجه في سؤال بيقولوا السبب ايه سبب شنو لكن ما في انسان بعرف حاجه بيقوم بس على نفسه بيقول يا جماعه السبب جاي كيف الدكن في الحاجه في الشكل ده جاء كيف. جنوبين ما قاعدين يسال نفسهم السبب جاء كيف. ماشي لك بدو سايمون جادويتش مع جونسون وولون and then حملوا كده ده حملوا كده السبب يا عنده جاء طلع برا من دين كده لكن بقى الشلوك ما بيقول لا يا جماعه بينه وبين النور ما عندنا شغله من عيا شغله بيخش لقبيله ده ما عندنا. شلوكاو ما بقدر انه يجي يتكلم بيقول نور كده النور كده ونور كده. انا ما بقدر انه نشكك شلوكاوي ما بعرف حقه شلوكاوي ما بعرف حقه ما بقدر نشكيه because انا ما قاعد نشوف بين الشلوك ونور في الايات انه شلوك عنده مشكله مع نور قاعدين يعيش مع بعض في الافرنال they don't have any issue. في بقى دينكا ذاته قاعدين يعيش في اليونيتي ستيت مع دينكا ما عندهم issue. but وكت كلمه بتاع دينكا وده طلع برا انه دينكا ده they try to do something that they will never even forget in their entire life. Yaluma, they will never forget that. This is the history. It's already been on the history, no matter what. Bull بتاع بدا كشف في الهيستوري. القتل الجنوبيين في 2013 ده كشف في الهيستوري. شلوكاوي بعرف، دنكاوي، باريا، منداري، اي حاجه بعرف في الجنوب. ولا داري يشيل ارض بتاع انسان ده منو؟ ده دنكاوي. حاجات الفيزول بقدر ينساو، لكن انو الجنوبيين ما قاعدين نقول الحاجات. Because we can settle our issue, but we don't need to settle our issue. We just lo jabuk zamuk mada, and then inu katu sabab gidamkum intu ma bagdar inu tehela sabab da sabab da bijib lena mishkila na da barra خلونا نعيش حاجه الجا اوراق دل خلونا اوريكم اوراق دل وكد جا خطوك قدام القروي دول وجونسون ولو عنده اوراق دل لو جاب المشكله في الهجره في العلنين وكل لسه ما خطوك قدامه ده معلومه جاب المشكله. انتوا جنوبيين قاعدين تعرف المشكله وين وانتوا دايرين تزيد المشكله. في بقى الشلوك بيخش مع كلاب هاوس مع دنكاوي كان جاب السبب ده انه الشلوك مع نور يقتل نفوسهم ده قاعدين يخش في الكلاب هاوس the same. They don't even pick out ديل يا جاب لنا المشكله مع نور. شلوكاوي cannot even come out with that. في باقين قاعدين ينوم في البيوت ماسا because هم ما قاعدين يكركر ما قاعدين ينضم كثير. هو ما يعرف السبب جاي من وين. اي مشكله ده الجاه انه بقى بخلي نور ما تشلوك بشكل جاي من وين. هم قاعدين يعرف سيدهم لكن شلوكاوي ما بعرف السبب هو بيجي بيخش. عندنا حاجات كتير. انتوا لو جنوبين لو انتم دايرين تحل المشاكل بتاع بلد ودايرين تحلوا بطريقه صحيحه، انت لو ما داير تسكل لو ما داير تاخد نفسك فيها علاقه حقك في بيتك. شور اخوك شور اختك قولوا ده ما انسان اللي هو بقدر يشاكل معك. انسان ده ما عندك ولا اي سبب معه. عشان تعرف انه والله جنوبين ده في ناس ما قاعدين يفكروا، في ناس حقل بتاعهم بسيط. عشان تعرف انه سلفا كير الوادة او دينكا هاجندا الوادة هم كان ما دارين جونسون ولو عشان يجي جوبا. عشان تعرف انه هو عنده سبب بشبك الناس ماشي رفع المك بتاع شلوك. we don't even see that scenario انه ناس دلهم قاعدين يعمل شنو. We don't even see that scenario because شلوك they don't even see that انه السبب عنده. اللي بيقولوا يدور اللي بمشي بعندهم ساكت ده ما بعرف انه سبب جاء كيف. حسم نفسه قال whatever بيجي بيكذب للناس. يدور الواد ده قذابي انسان ما بيقول الحقيقه. السيناريو اوكي if we are going to the reality اللي كان بيخلي انه ما بقبل جونسون ولون وبيجي بقبل المك ده شنو؟ سؤال وجواب. جونسون ولون جنا المك شاء الله لو ما جناو بدم وجناو باسمو جناو ماشي رافع وما داري يجيب زول عشان يجي يشتغل في الساحه تاني في اتجاه تاني. انت عارف كيف؟ انت عارف بيهيب ده وما دار ده. You don't even go back to the root cause except the narrow mind that you have. That's what you will carry out on the social media this is my issue with Mr. X. This is my issue with you guys are lying to yourself. I myself, as a Kenyan, I will go back to the starting point. Who started? Like the same thing when Salva Kiir started to murder Noor, he started in the palace. He already repeated, coming out on his mouth and said that 1991 will never repeat itself. Came out from his mouth. The same thing when they try to like mess up Chuluk with Nuer. Jagal Mader Wuluj. Asada Wuluj biga yani asada ga chanu arif innu khalas shabaga nas del gal Wuluj insan. Those are the scenarios that you guys need to lay out. When the Denka came out on their media, I don't mind about their media because they lie from day one up to the end when they leave that seat. The person that I can select is only Biarajak. He already said that in Blue House, thing that they make in Blue House, human on earth will never make it. And he's the one who clarified that Dong Samuel Dong was murdered in there. And then the rest of Denka will never even say it. Those who even murdered Dong Samuel will never even say that. Jin malabiga nura. How would a damar can you mar? A gilliabe tenica principle. Tenica history will be carried out. Don't walk with the empty hand. Ngani minani laro de dori shali ginu. Makui minani laro de. Mabi bulana to you to corny larke tell larke mayala tunga. Katan wori corner larke je. Nady conca jikaja. Ngai corner ginu minan. One wouldn't yala. Igri. Can I wouldn't yala don't walk up Nairobi. Ngai corner burn ginu me corner more dundan con worime. Would I quite no me quite no jube. Me more night not security a wood jura. Me nana and juba minana ba maya baka do I nealtin me coinga. Naka oko nuri cha kona ya kona bang. Chu ja bi bang me bang nana kwa cover jang chu ja bi cover. He did agrees me naka je me coinga je wuru mo de na nyi wi mo na me dan. Kajina de nyi ya ko na kan wori na nyi no ko na gar ginu mu ci lara mi larke jang je please let me just me nori mu ci ga na ka ji please sit kan da nyin ku cha jori ji chu ja bi nyin ku bi galar ده اللي اسمه دنكا ده يا الناس اللي هم جاب القرايه ده في الجنوب ما في زول ثاني قبل الير ده ما هرب تلقى اسمه شنو ديوما توك ده ما هرب سلفا كير ما هرب except جون جرن ديل كل الناس اللي كان ما هرب they hand قبل الير دون by themselves because قبل الير في الاسم في المحاكمه كمان جوا العرب بيقولوا الحقيقه sometimes that's why they hand him down before do we don't know that طبعا الناس اللي هم بيجي بيقولوا الحقائق ده they will hand them down. Did you see the policy of Denka? The real Denka that will tell the truth in Junub, they will hand them down first. Abel Alier, they hand him down between Uganda. Because Abel fi ajat innu biji bigul belagige. Who hand him down? That's the Denka territory. That's the Denka regime. Who and Kerbino? Who and Kerbino don? Kerbino mewa no radio me yalungu. The Kerbino that has been killed. When you say that this Fakir can never be a president in Junuf, who hand Kerbino wall down? That's Denka, because they don't want to see even Bagadenka al be biara jaglo ma jara lo ma ja filism shunida can be mood. Because Denka ma garin hip in San Dugula Lagige. Denka hel wada ma be hip in San Dugula Lagige. How much is they murder that ambassador Isumuno? I even forget his name. They murder him. Isimuluan something. That Denkawi. Ukit gali ajama hajira ma bishil na gidam. Because Denka ma bakhaf. Ma bakhaf le Rabbuna. El filmu kuda ya u bagdar bishagalu. Galu banjembo lakin u ma bagdar yanja. Nas del into indena nas fil balad bitanada into their tie in the nas. Bagin bigula lagiga lakin most of them they don't tell the reality. Most of them they will never tell you the reality. عشان تعرف انه من جوا الجبهه هسه ده هم يقولوا اوكي كيرا تشلا كده بيقول كيرا تشلا في المنطقه. What can we do؟ في حاجه بتاع دولة انه تيجي تخطوا في الوضع بتاعك، حاجه بيقولوا جنوف تيجي تخطوا في الوضع بتاعك، تيجي تتكلموا في الوضع بتاعك عشان تعرف الناس دول هم انسان ما بيقولوا الحقيقه. كيرا تشلا في front of the people عديل كده بول ذاته كمان ممكن تلقى عنده كرر وهم سره قاعدين يعملوا في اليودم ده منو بيجي ومنو بيجي ده جنوف، ده بيقولوا جنوف ما في الاسره واحد ولا في النور ولا في الكاكوا ولا في الاشولي ولا في ده بيقولوا جنوف. يا جنوفين this is what is going on. How do we recover it? How do we going to bring somebody? Because ده انسان ما ماشي بدستور. انسان ده صحيح قرا خش في المدرسه، انسان عندك وراك جيبو بجاي قتيته في القدامه بيقول لك ده ما شغال. هي كان ماده فيها سلفه كده الواد ماده في وراك ولسه بيقول لك how many he referred. بيقول لنا قال they push us into the peace that is not even accurate. What kind of accurate do you need? جنوب ده في البنك دنكاوي في أي حاجة دنكاوي. What kind of accurate do you need? من ده لاريه ينوري بچوان وانو دونو كون ورا غنور مناني نغ ملره جنوبين ده كون ده بكن لينا كان يتي سلكا ودود بليران كان مشالار غارن يالا لوان مغوي وجه ودود بتا جامبور بيجي تك غبال لا كون تان كاممو تيغا نيدي ويدي كون لين kone di kong di ken kone di kono kula te wuduni kana wududi na kana ngani accept wududi ka arab karo kan wudud arab wudud arab kana nori tuka ka wudud min luno baba lari yeti konin chalare wudunan. My last conclusion de joni ye this will be the video bana video no bana kala wonyo na lieng na ka new year at least mateka ma mama most important me yiro da kaza ka mamo tila me binga peno ba bara ano de chioni chia mari nuori de ranjo happy new year have a great merry Christmas. I'm not the one of you guys to merry Christmas could celebrate because I don't know koya car Christian nike changa dab then I be we it believe which I don't even know. In my life, I don't bothering myself. Come I bothering myself. Come you take evident. Much and gada no. This is much evident. I know. A chang ye does no ye. La dimbe jing nothing ye do ye. Chabu nothing matilla ye take your daughter. I know. May I young. May I know Markan a guar. Naka wona chabu do spin. Kachaka may I chol a chingo kun. That's what I will believe. Period. That's what I would believe. Mateka ma chingaje while I was young, kamar kan gwar, and then take my chola can chamui del ka ya muingu. I'm still alive today. Again, that's something that I will believe. Tila madong made will believe right take it. Kama take ma go the dan mesha nori shaka na bol. For example, take a run ma chola kui that me take a tina chola run ya po ano mate ga kusre ya chal medan cha nial no ken ka changu lele ken wala te yoro kwai de ni and all this I will believe coming on cha witness ka wanga dangro I will not tell chaide me you don't believe what you believe but any ran take a principle like chiende mate ga garnya yil mangaske I repeat myself and know I will be the one. Makanta me makana na riala ka nuori I will be the one mate ga nuori dan diok bala ngwandien kama tega nur dan die bala die die kami biya nang tin kana ngas gwa le da ko jatin ka kana bijeba me te ka bad ko ojen chwar je wunura kan je ni nanin te bo ni te yagwi ka cha kwen me lu no this is what I will stick for it. That's my principle ka ya juni ji the principle lu am my principle ano mo je ni nanin bala ko no thank you Rebecca. I appreciate all your comment. Kayen nur dialo te ka lanjo. De joni ye happy new year. Amaku new year kuja celebrate. Ja kuja celebrate. Do you know take a history no bana care out. Maba live one by one. Me choose ne jis jangan tama mangong jangan long right take de. Mala nene jala nunga duor ka December. Mala nen wur jangan la nunga duor ka December. En na ga ne ya no kon ngong jang long la guru jeno jende jipal chabi ngai ga gan kon chabi ngai ti kon ndapke eno jenne ngune la wana wi tin lo ko kade jo ma ji warar history ma ji warar ma cha le nuori ma ci mo kwana kre ne je ko nuori de jo ni jijin gar mo ke nya mo wura chu ja ti ke ja loai kami cha le December 15 2013 do it them account coming on jang long term menen yena wokir we chu like again December 15 till madon ko ken chike pe ka nuori te ko ne kwa modere ken ke 84 woka 85 te ke brar mena wale ko na ya ko moder chu ko ne jang rar ke 91 ka cha na modere ken ke 85 ken 84 chu nuori biet ke ye ne yeno chia ba chu na 91 me ya ri den me ya ne ne wunuora chu ga ri ga me tan tine ri mo bana exitin eno loka je ken na ka lo e ken me dan e ya pon ke 84 wo ka 85 menen December 15 me pala je ba de kinye jin ken ni man mo no nuori no ka lo de ken liu and I charge a put come my entire life. Kabian and Berun came water. If you don't believe in December 15, I know believe come on my word. And oh, Jang and combine your cover easily cover back come to can mutila magama you bigger. Mark that word, Kade Jo in Chiamari Kona Yibin, de Jo thank you. Min berar dungur min chala dio matuk ma yi kai mudundi cheba para lat jo na da kirana ke 1980 na ke 1993 take a jam ma yi na ya dir mi ya le quarter ya ba attack makwala attack na quarter ru makai wounded kuro ru lo ti ma jien ka boy ke kwele nguni wa jing di jijet. I never even heard that kind of lie in my entire life. Yeah, me you we were yeah me you will be analysis be all Latin in you know. How come they were not yet? Can they take on a quiet quarter attack kitchen chuck an urgent? Dioma to point about is insan don't even believe in Malabaganura. And insan me you take care Arab while you're in a self kill. Makwakon the Joe is a gala take a Jinumayana betrayer. You know one kayakanyam. La kon ling na duna bat kon jitu ka bine le nyam na san to ba ling ken to bine la to poinde ba ling ken kir ye la ra churu na turbile churu ne yir me la tekel ka arab diuma tukbo che kai binyo lat dio na da kir a me ye bin me ro marka ken ne de la tekel ka arab a ken me wodul won ka be na bi dio gala okay 1993 a jena ya ba ne ye ka be yan ma ye je mix in min lan ke ken mu waka nolo sikone ko ni nan ki de la nga himila ma ye waka nolo side ta me tia ke ne arab what is the connection de ko chi jina ke it quarter ru chai ba tek no what is the connection de ko he jina yibe pen ka rin how many people live pen ka rin na lo ma ko ken kon pen ka rin ke do they think that we don't know the history Lama Kol kana na Zubair wako yika pan Karinian Medan. Lama Kol is still alive nowadays. Never pee on himself. Mwana ka comparison I know all this history. Lama Kol yuka Perinian. Kelga wuri yala Zubair. Did Lama Kol pee in front of the people? No. Johnny ye kai mubur je cha banun yam dun you guys will accept it. Ano. Nay ti yala jandi ka nay ti chara dien la tuo. Ano. Thankien lar ka tuo ken ba dwal ka thankien tiko. Jenin kwele nen ba kon nuri I prod ke kon long. Ko kon ma ye la dan na ba re jin yam nas. Ka bane ji hande la bane ji hande le no ne me mu jemi lar jin ngak bane ji nyur ka bane jo jin ne me ji shelar. We cannot go for it. Ano. De joni ye thank you. Yene indiali bengui biya temal gwa ni kundial ka happy Merry Christmas, happy New Year. I believe it will be the last balo barar na ke New Year. Miluno bana waka New Year ka taloi gwa ni kondial. God will bless all Noor and God will bless all South Sudanese. Thank you.